Did you know that Japan, a country smaller than California, has over 90,000 people aged 100 or older, the highest concentration of centenarians anywhere on Earth? Meanwhile, in the United States, despite spending billions each year on gyms, supplements, and heart medications, most Americans over 60 struggle with blood pressure spikes, joint pain, and shrinking energy before breakfast. How can one nation stay strong and independent well into their 90s while another declines by 65? That's the uncomfortable question a joint Harvard and Tokyo University study asked, and what they discovered could change how you age, starting tomorrow morning. When American doctors study longevity, they look for new drugs. When Japanese researchers study it, they look at morning rituals, not workouts, not diets. Rituals, tiny daily actions repeated with discipline and purpose. And here's the shocker, in Okinawa and Nagano, two of the world's official blue zones, elders who practiced just 10 minutes of these rituals every morning had Lorton 60% lower heart disease risk, 50% fewer falls, and brain scans showing blood flow patterns 20 years younger than the average American senior. These weren't athletes. Many were farmers, teachers, and grandparents who could barely bend their knees when they started. So, what are these rituals? We'll count down from 5 to down 1, each one backed by science, simple to do at home, and tested for decades by Japanese elders who outlive almost everyone else on the planet. Songjin Woo was Kosoku breath walk. Imagine you're 65, walking outside just after dawn, cool air, quiet streets, sunlight filtering through trees. Now, instead of rushing your walk, you slow down on purpose. This is called Kansoku, the breath walk of longevity. It looks gentle, but Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that slow, rhythmic walking with deep breathing lowers morning blood pressure by up to 18 points in adults over 60 in just 10 days. Here's the pattern Japanese elders follow. Inhale for 3 steps, hold for 1, I exhale for 5. That's it. Each breath expands the lungs fully, squeezing tiny capillaries that often collapse overnight. That action reoxygenates tissues, clears carbon dioxide faster, and wakes up the vagus nerve, the body's built-in blood pressure brake. Kyoto University's longevity lab scanned 110 adults aged 65 to 85 who practiced Kansoku daily. Within 3 weeks, their resting heart rate variability improved by 37%, meaning their hearts could relax and recover like someone 15 years younger. Real story. Haruko Tanaka, 76 from Nagano, was once told she'd need heart medication for life. She began Kansoku each morning while tending her small garden. Within a month, her dizziness vanished, and her doctor cut her dosage in half. She says, "When I breathe with the morning, my body listens." Try it yourself. 10 minutes outside, barefoot or in soft shoes. Focus on exhale length. That's where the healing happens. You don't need stamina, you need rhythm. Because as the Japanese saying goes, he who controls the morning breath controls the day's life. 4. The Radiant Stretch. Radio Taiso Reborn. 6:30 a.m. in Tokyo. A piano tune echoes from public speakers. Across the country, from office towers to village parks, millions of people begin moving together. It's called Radio Taiso, Japan's national morning stretch broadcast that's been running since 1928. At first glance, it looks like child's play, arm swings, toe touches, side bends, but neuroscientists at Kyushu University found that performing this 3-minute sequence daily stimulates both hemispheres of the brain and boosts joint synovial fluid production by 42%. In other words, it oils your hinges before the day begins. Dr. Kenji Nakamura, orthopedic researcher, it's the only exercise proven to lubricate every major joint in under 4 minutes: shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. A national survey of 8,000 Japanese seniors found those who practiced Radio Taiso had half the rate of chronic back pain and 40% fewer falls. American physiologists now call it neuromuscular meditation because when you move rhythmically with music, your body syncs with your nervous system. Case study: Eleanor M. X, the 68 retired librarian from Seattle, discovered Radio Taiso on YouTube. After 2 weeks, she reported, "My hips don't lock when I stand up, I sleep better, I actually look forward to mornings." It's so gentle you can do it in pajamas. Yet inside, you're unlocking blood flow, lymph flow, and the small stabilizer muscles that protect seniors from falls without ever stepping into a gym. Try this. Play the original NHK radio track, it's free online. Follow along for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Your goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Because in Japan, they don't say workout, they say renew your morning. In a study of over 10,000 seniors at the University of Tsukuba, those who could perform this floor return movement lived significantly longer and had better cognitive scores. Why? Because this act uses every major muscle chain, hips, core, back, shoulders, and demands balance, flexibility, and neural coordination all at once. In Japan, it's called Seiza Kaiten, the graceful sit and rise ritual. Elders do it dozens of times a day while drinking tea, folding laundry, or watching TV. In the US, we stopped doing it when we started sitting in chairs. Biomechanics from Mayo Clinic confirmed that floor sitting transitions strengthen the core and improve blood return from the legs, a key factor for preventing heart strain after 60. Real story. Richard H., 72 from Ohio, watched his Japanese wife's 80-year-old mother effortlessly rise from the floor during family dinners. He tried and couldn't. That night he began training, 1 minute a day, lowering himself with a sturdy chair's help. 3 months later, he no longer needed the chair. My back stopped hurting. I felt younger. Scientific bonus, practicing this twice daily raises your heart stroke volume, the amount of blood pumped per beat, by 12%, enough to reverse a decade of cardiac decline. How to start? Kneel on a soft mat. Lower yourself to sit on your heels. Exhale, then rise back up using your core. Do this 5 times morning and night. It's not exercise. It's a reminder that your body was built for grace, not just grit. Champadityu, the balance stand. Ippon Ashidachi. Picture this. A group of elders in Okinawa, some in their 80s, standing barefoot on a wooden porch facing the rising sun. No weights, no machines, just calm focus. One by one, they lift one foot and hold it perfectly still. This is Ippon Ashidachi, the one-leg balance stance, and it's one of the most powerful predictors of how long you'll live. In a 15-year study by Fukuoka University with over 12,000 participants aged 55 to 84, those who could stand on one leg for at least 40 seconds had 68% fewer hip fractures and 71% lower mortality from heart and stroke-related causes. Why? Because balance is brain. Each second you stand, your cerebellum, brainstem, and vestibular nerves fire thousands of signals. It's micro-exercise for the mind. Mayo Clinic researchers call this neurovascular training. Every tiny wobble forces fresh blood into brain regions that normally age quietly, especially those responsible for memory and spatial awareness. Real story, John T., 67 from Arizona, was told he had age-related balance loss. After learning about Ippon Ashidachi, he started with 20 seconds per leg while brushing his teeth. After a month, he could hold each leg for a full minute. His wife noticed something else. He stopped tripping on stairs and his posture straightened. I thought my legs were weak, he says. It turns out my brain just needed practice. MNI scientific bonus. MRI scans show that one-leg training increases gray matter density in the hippocampus, the memory center, by up to 6% in seniors after 8 weeks. How to start safely. Edge crushers, stand near a wall or counter. Lift 1 foot, 1-2 inches off the floor. Focus your eyes on something still. Breathe normally. Hold for 20 seconds per leg and build to 60. Do it twice a day while brushing your teeth or waiting for coffee. Advanced tip, close your eyes for 5 seconds to train inner ear balance safely. Remember this phrase, strong legs keep you standing, steady balance keeps you living. Chud 1, the towel twist. Tenugi hibiki. This may look too simple to matter. A hand towel, a twist, a breath. But to Japanese centenarians, this ritual is as sacred as tea ceremony. You take a cloth, towel, or scarf, hold it taut in front of you, and twist gently from the torso, left, center, right, while pulling outward. At first glance, it looks like a stretch. In reality, it's a whole body reboot. The Japanese Longevity Institute monitored 15,000 adults over 2 decades and found those who performed this 2-minute towel twist every morning had 7 years longer average lifespan, 20% denser bones, and 60% fewer cardiac irregularities. Dr. Hiroshi Sato, a geriatric surgeon at Osaka Medical Center, explains, when you twist, you squeeze your core muscles and abdominal arteries like wringing a cloth. Fresh blood rushes back to the heart when you release. It's a natural circulatory massage. It also activates the diaphragm, increasing oxygen intake by 30%. Your lungs, spine, and digestive tract all wake up together. Real story. Marilyn D., 73 from Florida, suffered from chronic back tightness and fatigue. After adding the Tenugui twist to her mornings, she reported better digestion, deeper breathing, and no more afternoon slumps. Her doctor confirmed lower blood pressure and steadier heart rhythm after 4 weeks. How to do it. 1. Stand tall, feet shoulder width. Pull the towel in front of you, arms straight. 3. Pull outward slightly to create tension. 4. Twist your torso to one side. Exhale slowly. 5. Return center. Inhale, then twist the other way. Do 10 rotations each direction. Finish with deep breaths and a gentle shoulder roll. The goal is not speed, it's sensation. Feel the blood move. In 2 minutes, you have re-energized your core and reset your heart's rhythm. Japanese elders say, move the spine, and life moves with you. The science behind the 5 rituals. You might wonder, can simple movements really replace a gym? Here's what Western science now confirms. Circulation reset. Deep breathing and slow movement increase nitric oxide release, relaxing arteries and lowering blood pressure as effectively as light aerobics. Neuroplasticity boost. Cross-body motions, towel twist, radio stretches stimulate both hemispheres, building new neuronal connections linked to memory and balance. Joint relubrication. Every ritual moves synovial fluid, reducing friction and pain in aging joints. Hormone rebalance. Morning motion reduces cortisol by up to 25%, calming the nervous system and stabilizing mood all day. Metabolic ignition. Even 10 minutes of these rituals can increase insulin sensitivity by 40% in older adults, according to Mayo Clinic metabolic research. Your heart doesn't care if you lift weights. It cares if you move with oxygen, rhythm, and intention. The real lesson from Japan. In Japan, longevity isn't chased, it's cultivated. They don't wake up to crush a workout. They wake up to greet the day with balance, breath, and gratitude. Okinawan elders call it morning maintenance, a promise to their bodies before they promise anything to the world. And the results speak for themselves. They work into their 90s. They rarely die of heart disease. And they laugh a lot. Dr. Piyuonao Boshizlund, Craig Wilcox, who led the famous Okinawa centenarian study, summed it up. They don't exercise for fitness. They move for connection, to breath, to body, to life itself. Morning Routine Blueprint, US edition. You don't need to move to Japan to live like a Japanese elder. Here's how to translate their rituals to your own home. 1. Upon waking, 2 minutes. Drink half a cup of water. Stand tall. Do the Kansoku breath walk in place. Movement flow, 3 minutes. Turn on a soft radio tune and follow the radio Taiso stretch. 3. Grounding moment, 2 minutes. Practice the floor return. If knees hurt, use a chair to assist. 4. Balance drill, 2 minutes. Hold the one leg stand. Focus on breathing, not wobbling. 5. Circulation reset. Finish with the towel twist to re-energize core and spine. Total time, 11 minutes. Total equipment, 1 towel in your body. Do this for 7 days and you'll feel the difference. Lighter mornings, calmer heart, and steadier energy. Morning Routine Blueprint, US edition. You don't need to move to Japan to live like a Japanese elder. Here's how to translate their rituals to your own home. 1. Upon waking, 2 minutes. Drink half a cup of water. Stand tall. Do the Kansoku breath walk in place. 2. Movement flow, 3 minutes. Turn on a soft radio tune and follow the radio Taiso stretch. Grounding moment, 2 minutes. Practice the floor return. If knees hurt, use a chair to assist. 4. Balance drill, 2 minutes. Hold the one leg stand. Focus on breathing, not wobbling. 5. Circulation reset, 2 minutes. Finish with the towel twist to re-energize core and spine. Total time, 11 minutes. Total equipment, 1 towel in your body. Do this for 7 days, and you'll feel the difference. Lighter mornings, calmer heart, and steadier energy. Your turn. The challenge. For the next 7 days. Practice 7 days. Practice. Write down how you feel each morning and night. Practice Stevi Elderjon. Tori the Riken. Or Calmer Tinokin Quartals. Practice Stevi Elderjon. In Town of Fitness program. It's a reconnection program. You'll realize that aging isn't a decline. It's a dialogue with your body. Final words. Hope over fear. Most people over 60 wake up thinking about what they've lost. Strength, speed, memory. But you can wake up differently. You can wake up to gain oxygen, clarity, and control. Because longevity isn't genetics, it's habits, done with heart. As the Japanese say, Nana Korabai Yaoki, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Tomorrow morning, stand up for yourself. 10 minutes, 5 rituals. A younger heart, and if you feel that first spark of energy return, share this message. Someone you love might need that same reminder to breathe, move, and live again. Because this isn't just exercise, it's your morning medicine. Free, simple, powerful, straight from the elders who still walk strong at 100. When you honor the morning, you extend the evening of your life. Japanese proverb. So tomorrow when the sun rises, don't rush to check your phone. Pause, breathe, let your first movement be one of gratitude, not pressure. Feel your lungs open, feel your heartbeat steady. That's life reminding you, you're still becoming. At 60, 70, even 90, your story isn't slowing down, it's deepening. Each morning, you have 2 choices, to grow older or to grow wiser, stronger, calmer. 10 minutes, that's all it takes. No gym, no pills, just you and the quiet rhythm of your own breath. The same secret Japanese elders have sworn by for generations. Because aging well isn't about chasing youth, it's about honoring the life you've already built and keeping your body strong enough to enjoy it. So tomorrow morning, when light touches your face, whisper to yourself, I'm still here, still moving, still alive, and smile, because your long life has already begun.